We did almost like 5 videos in this last 1 hour. This has also been recorded out there. Yeah, Krishna, you have some doubts, you can go ahead.
Yeah, Dada, I have a small question. That is, have you figured out the business already, or like in the process you are going to like figure out what is going to work and what is the demand in the market? And yes, we do this, then we will get boomed in what days, 121 days. It's going to work and we'll
Um, do
profit.
you know how to swim?
Yeah, a bit.
A bit. Why did you wanted to swim? Why did you learn swimming?
First of all, it was fun. Uh,
Exactly. You got my answer. It was fun. No one learned swimming because you have to swim on the other side. No one learned swimming because I have to cross the Indian Ocean. Sorry, not Indian Ocean. What is that? English Channel. Right? Similarly, business is a compulsion for some people. Like in 2020, when COVID came, many people they were out of their job. They had no other ways other than getting into business because they found business is the safest place that they can do. Because finding a job was the competition. Business is something which is also having a competition, but you feel a little bit of relaxed here. For me, creativity, my right brain works better, and in the certain parts of the day or certain things, my left brain works little later because it is into calculation, analytics, statistics, and all those things. Similarly, like swimming, it is the business also. You cannot learn swimming inside a classroom bus. Impossible. Okay, what should I say? Okay, tan theta angle this, 45-degree angle this, then you take 15 Pascal of air and then you go forward. Ah, bullshit. You cannot learn this. Even if I give you the good, once you have become an expert, then this minute test, left, right, all these things under a good coach, okay. But when you are learning, I think it is the fun that makes you to learn things. But every fun is fun. But before the fun, it is guts to play that fun. Yes or no? Whether it is bullfighting or motorcycle sports or fast moving Formula One cars or whether it is skydiving, everything is fun. But before the fun, there is a dhak dhak. Yeah, and you do not need to have a soda water to have your book pumped up. My water is this normal water. You do not need any kind of blue ox. I think you understood what I'm talking about. Drink to have that power. You don't need a blue ox. uh, so, uh, coming to business, there are certain things which you'll have to figure it out. I have some idea. I'll not say I don't have a blank idea, but I do not know if it is going to work or not. I don't know. Maybe I will fail again. Maybe I will win again. But the fun is this. Okay, it is not the destination. It is the journey that keeps me moving. Dada, would you like to be the CEO of this company? Oh, absolutely, hell no. I don't have any fascination to be a CEO. That's why this journey is also about finding the right people with the right intellect, with the right attitude, and the right behavior, with the right skill and knowledge to join in. So, if you're watching this video, if you feel that bande mein tha dam, ya bande mein hai dam, then badao apna kadam. I am here to hold your hand. Come. How much can I pay you? How much can you earn in this company? What you can do with these things? I'm giving you a platform. If you want to join this mission out there, I have seen some of the movements. I'm a big fan of some of the leaders who have done some amazing movements in my life. I don't think so. Uh, it will be ever I can see them. The first movement that I saw was Anna Hazare's freedom movement. I was I was just learning at that point of time. I saw many people coming up. I saw some lecturers becoming politicians. I saw some IAS officers becoming politicians. They are taking things into power. They're taking the things, all these things. I saw many people, they were the main guys. They were being cornered. I saw a lot of things up and down happen. I saw hundreds and thousands of youth joining those movements. The second one was a 10K marathon, which I was a part of, and I was still learning. I was more of learning process, and it was done by a company called DM Group, and then it was sold to Sunfist. That's the time I understood about how do you create biggest events in a stadium kind of a thing. from getting the people online, offline, staging, partners, joint ventures, and collaborations like radio, PR, celebrity, bringing all these things, and cameras, managing all these things through traffic. That was the first time I was learning on the other side. Are you able to see? It is like step by step I have gone. I have not just jumped into this. When I learned all these things, I did it for 3 years consecutively. Now my hands were easy. Okay, I know how to get 10,000 people, pack it up in the stadium, do what you kind of, you don't do this, you get it done. You get it done by the best thing. I understood that the best way to grow is you should think and align other people with your thinking who are experts in doing that work. You cannot be a master of every goddamn thing. Impossible. It will take janams to do that. What you can do is you can take the power of other people's learning and do it. So business is all about finding the right place, right opportunity, right people, right tools, right resources, right guide, right environment, appropriate opportunities. And that is something that cannot be pre-framed. I don't think so it can be pre-framed. If anyone is selling, sir, everything can be pre-framed, it is a lie. You do not know. You have to hit it multiple times to find out. It is just like digging in the mine. You are hitting the coal, or you are hitting the stone, or you are hitting the diamond. You can't make out at a raw stage. Impossible. At the raw phase, it is impossible. Yes, some experts are there who can do it, but any expert has gone through very tough time. They have burned their hands. They have invested that time, energy, and all those things, right? Otherwise, it is not possible that you can sniff and tell, oh, this is it. I have seen some doctors who are like topmost neurosurgeons and all these things, or whoever is like the topmost in the things. Sometimes the way that patient is brought to him, by that first 30 seconds, or might be less than that, he can tell you exactly what to give, what not to give. But then also, he does the diagnostics. Even though he is great into this, he will always take an opportunity. So similarly, business is also about putting your step and not stepping back. Okay, even though it is difficult for you, if it is challenging for you, you will be physically drained. So mentally, I'm prepared. Are you able to see this? Mentally, I'm prepared. I'll be physically drained. I woke up at 4 o'clock. I slept at somewhere around 1 o'clock. People say business is hustle. Bullshit. I don't care. No, you have to burn your night oil. Why? Why can't you wake up in the morning and do the work? Why you have to wake up? Because you are goddamn distracted. Because you do not know everything. Because you try to do every goddamn thing by yourself. You are not willing to spend because you goddamn don't have the money. Why you don't have the money? Because you don't have the skill how to close a deal. Why? Because you don't have the power of communication. Why? Because you do not know how to search. These are all interconnected. So, is it something that you can learn in this entire episodes? I do not know. Ulta khopri ka banda hu main. If tomorrow I feel like shutting down every goddamn thing, this is taking more time, I'll shut it down. Yeah. So what? So business is also about taking these 4 different kind of decisions. The first decision, okay, I'll start. Second decision, okay, I will stop. Even stopping sometimes is good. See, there was a client with me, a very, very demanding client. Almost 30% of the business was getting from this one client. It is a big problem for me because I was literally working day in and day out to just make them happy. And these guys are not getting happy only. It is like whatever the hell you do, they will never get an orgasm kind of thing. Whatever you do, that one fine day, they did not expect this. I said, okay, thank you so much. Tata, bye-bye. He said, I'm not going to pay you. I said, okay, keep it. It was a loss for me. That first 3 months was too much devastating for me. My team was shattered because 30% of the revenue which I was getting consistently was running my entire company, my system, process, marketing, team, salary, everything. It was deadly. But then I concentrated on the remaining 70%. I started working on my existing clients. I gave them more value. I started working more. But this tension wala time that I had for this 30% of that client, oh man, it was such a relief. So sometimes in business, you have to also take off certain things which are painful. Initially, it will be beautiful. It is like that chewing gum. At one point of time, even though it is an expensive chewing gum, you need to buddy spit it out. That's the truth. Sometimes the tools are not appropriate. Sometimes the people do not know how to work on the beautiful tools that we have given to them. They might mess around it. That's business. Business is a risk every goddamn time. There is, if someone says, Dada, there is a passive income, bullshit. I don't think so. There is a passive. You have to actively monitor even the passive income. Yes or no? Yeah. So, yeah, it's an asset that you have to create. See, business is also about letting your ego out. Even if it is Elon Musk also, he has to borrow the money from somebody, right? Just leave the ego out. Even if it is $1 billion risk he is taking, just say it. So what is this business is going to be? And definitely it is going to be a business which is aligned with something that AI cannot overtake. And I have a consistency. And I'm looking at it as an asset for the remaining at least 10, 15 years to grow. And it should grow by itself. It depends on pure, if I say it is purely on human intellect and all these things, it will be difficult because I cannot get the same guy again and again. He will age, he will have emotions, he will get different kind of feelings and behaviors and all these things. So the quality can go off. So I'm definitely going to create something which can be standardized, structured, systematized, never-ending business. So I've thought in that lines. How I'm going to plan all these things, what are things I'm going to do, that I'll talk to you probably tomorrow. Solid structure of and framework of what I'm doing. If you want to be a part of this saga, join in, options open, volunteer, come here and tell me what all things you can add in this. Otherwise, I'm going alone. But yes, business is not about akla cholo re. Business is about sabai ke leke chalna ka hai. Right? That's how it is going to be. And this journey, there will be hurdles, yes. So if I work alone, the hurdles will be very big. But if we work together, I think the hurdles is any hurdles can be done. And that's why I want to create all these things. And the team, I'm going to name it as ANT, Amitnath's team. So your homework is find out one negative thing about the ANT and let me know in the comment. Find me one negative thing, right? With that, let me pause today's session here. I will see you tomorrow.